Marie Osmond has spent nearly her entire existence under the blinding glare of the public eye. From singing alongside her famous brothers to becoming an absolute household name on television, she seamlessly projected the image of a woman who had it all. But behind the radiant smiles and pitch-perfect harmony was a woman carrying a mountain of trauma. Secret battles, severe body scrutiny, and unimaginable family tragedies shaped her journey in ways casual fans could never fathom. Today, at 65, Marie's world looks entirely different from the fast-paced, glamorous past we once knew. Welcome back to Royal Time of Hollywood. Today, we are peering beneath the rhinestones to uncover the grueling reality of Marie Osmond's life, her secret heartbreaks, and the quiet, normal life she has finally claimed for herself. A forced childhood, born into the spotlight. Olive Marie Osmond was born on October 13, 1959, in Ogden, Utah. As the eighth of 9 children, and the absolute only daughter, her path was practically set in stone before she could even walk. While her older brothers began capturing national attention as a barbershop quartet on The Andy Williams Show, the family relocated to Los Angeles, completely surrendering their lives to show business. Marie was just 3 years old when she first performed on stage with Andy Williams. While other children were playing with toys, Marie was mastering choreography. In her memoir, Might As Well Laugh About It Now, she recalled that her parents ensured they had the finest instructors money could buy, but it came at a steep emotional cost. Every child was ordered to learn an instrument and teach it to the others. Marie was assigned the marimba, an instrument she despised, but her personal preferences meant nothing. The family brand came first: teenage stardom and the crushing pressure to be perfect. By 1973, the family recognized Marie's solo potential, choosing country music because it uniquely allowed women to balance career and family. A 14-year-old Marie released her cover of Paper Roses. The track shot directly to #1 on the Billboard country chart, making her the youngest female solo artist to achieve that feat. Shortly after, she joined forces with her brother to host the smash hit variety series Donnie and Marie. Yet, behind the synchronized dances and bright smiles, a darker corporate nightmare was unfolding. During the height of her teenage fame, studio executives pulled a 16-year-old Marie into a private room. They brutally told her she was fat, an embarrassment to her family, and that 250 production staff members would lose their jobs because she couldn't control her eating. Crushed and terrified, Marie began hiding her meals. She survived 4 days a week entirely on a toxic mix of water, lemon juice, cayenne pepper, and maple syrup, performing high-energy dance routines while completely lightheaded from starvation. Hidden insecurities and the trauma of a child star. The variety show routinely welcomed the most dazzling women in Hollywood, which only deepened Marie's internal torment. Standing beside icons like Cher, Raquel Welch, and Farrah Fawcett, the teenage star felt entirely inadequate. She later confessed that comparing herself to Raquel Welch sent her into a severe, hating myself tailspin, leaving her dressing room feeling like an absolute poser playing dress-up. Worse still was the systemic lack of protection for child stars. At just 11 years old, Marie was sent to Japan to film a commercial. While shooting at sea, her boat capsized. Stranded in the ocean and surrounded by sharks, she was eventually rescued, only to be forced right back onto the set to finish filming. By the weekend, she was severely dehydrated, sun-blistered, and utterly exhausted. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to check out the other stories and shocking updates on our channel. We've covered many incredible celebrity journeys, tragic endings, and untold Hollywood secrets that you don't want to miss. Binge-watch our previous videos to discover more surprising facts, emotional stories, and where your favorite stars are today. Your support helps us bring you more powerful content like this, so don't forget to explore, watch more, and stay tuned for the next video. Horrific accidents and dangerous secrets. The scars only multiplied as Marie entered her late teens. At 16, she survived a catastrophic car accident after blacking out behind the wheel. The impact bent the steering wheel and nearly cost Marie her eye, while her mother suffered collapsed lungs. Yet, physical trauma paled in comparison to the emotional abuse she harbored. Years later, Marie bravely revealed that she was physically abused as a child by individuals her parents trusted explicitly. Threatened that her family would lose everything if she spoke out, she carried the debilitating secret completely alone for decades. Love, tragic loss, and postpartum depression. Marie's personal life was heavily scrutinized by the tabloids. After a brief marriage to college basketball player Steve Craig ended in divorce in 1985, she married record producer Brian Blosel. Together, they raised 7 children, 2 biological and 5 adopted. However, after 21 years of severe marital unhappiness, they divorced in 2007. During these hectic years, Marie also battled severe postpartum depression, an experience she chronicled in her groundbreaking book, Behind the Smile. She recounted driving down the Pacific Coast Highway in total despair, completely detached from reality, feeling an absolute emptiness that made her understand why people consider ending their lives. But the ultimate heartbreak arrived in 2010. Her 18-year-old son, Michael, died by suicide. Marie later revealed that Michael had been relentlessly and horrendously bullied over his sobriety via text messages, right up until his death. Throughout her life, Marie faced a series of deeply personal crises under the glare of public scrutiny. After the devastating loss of her son Michael, she was criticized for returning to her Las Vegas stage show just 1 week after his funeral. Yet Marie explained that she did so to demonstrate to her remaining children that, even in the face of unimaginable grief, life must continue. She also endured intense stigma for openly discussing her struggles with postpartum depression, including the difficult decision to leave her newborn baby while seeking help. Rather than retreating from the controversy, she chose to speak out and later authored a memoir to break the silence for mothers facing similar challenges. Her resilience was further tested when she received backlash from both family members and the public for attending and celebrating the wedding of her gay daughter, Jessica. Refusing to compromise her beliefs about love and acceptance, Marie stood firm, declaring that God creates flowers of many colors and that love should never be conditional. Through every challenge, she responded not with bitterness, but with courage, compassion, and unwavering conviction. A beautiful second chance and the pursuit of normal. In a beautiful twist of fate, love found Marie again. Years after their divorce, her son secretly orchestrated a meeting between Marie and her first husband, Steve Craig. The pair dated privately for 2 years and remarried in 2011 at the Las Vegas Mormon Temple, with Marie radiant in the exact same wedding dress she wore to their 1982 nuptials. Today, at 65, Marie Osmond has gracefully stepped away from the exhausting pace of the Hollywood spotlight to embrace what she calls the most normal life she has ever lived. After a lifetime of tragic family losses, including the recent, devastating passing of her beloved brother Wayne Osmond after a massive stroke, Marie is dedicating her full attention to her husband, her children, and her beautiful grandchildren. She recently shared that when her daughter called in a panic asking her to pick up her granddaughter from school, she was able to answer with a resounding yes. Her daughter's response, "Mom, it's so nice to have you here and available," meant more to Marie than any standing ovation, platinum record, or Hollywood accolade she had ever received. For a little girl who was treated like a product at 3 years old, peace, family, and normalcy are the greatest miracles of all. Which part of Marie Osmond's incredible survival story touched you the most? Are you inspired by her transition into a quiet, family-focused life today? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found strength in this journey of Hollywood resilience, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who loves the Osmonds, and subscribe to Royal Time of Hollywood.